Breakfast in Barbados.
Good morning and welcome to Breakfast in Barbados, a brand new show. And we are at the beautiful Santosha in St. Andrew. And this time, as you can tell, we're actually shooting from one of the rooms at Santosha. And with me again this week is Chef Jason. Good morning to you, Chef Jason.
Hey, good morning.
It's good to see you this morning.
Nice to see you too.
Well, you gave us something beautiful in the last show, that lovely omelette. But what are you going to be preparing for us today?
Well, today I'll be doing a frittata for you.
Okay,
which
that
is
sounds very
basically
fancy.
almost the same thing, but only thing is that it's baked in the oven,
Okay.
rather than being done on the stove top.
Okay, so what's going to be going into this frittata? Because right now, Chef is doing plantain. I have had frittata before, but never
Had
with
it with
plantain.
plantain?
So that's your tropical flair?
Yeah, I'm giving it a little bit of Caribbean flavor here.
Okay, so what else are you going to be using?
I'll be using the Elvire cooking cream, some Goya coconut milk, and some MAS products. I'll be using the curry and a little bit of white pepper, and some Goya sea salt, which is actually quite good.
Okay.
Yes, I also have some starchy eggs that we're gonna use. That's the key ingredient
Okay.
to our dish.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Chef Jason. And we look forward to this wonderful tropical flavored frittata that we're going to have. When we come back, I have Yousuf and Van West from Supreme Distributors, and he'll be telling us all about Ellen Vera.
Breakfast in Barbados.
Hi, do you want to win $500 just in time for Christmas? Well, watch Money Matters TV show every Thursday at 8:02 on CBC TV 8, repeated on Sundays at 4 p.m. All you have to do is watch for the question of the day and text the word money plus the answer to short code 2216 for your chance to win. Text as many times as you like, whether you're with Flow or Digicel. Happy texting and good luck.
Eggs and chicken.
Eggs are the most affordable source of protein around. They contain choline to help with your memory, as well as vitamin A, B, D, and K. Eggs promote healthy hair and nails because of their high sulfur content and wide array of vitamins and minerals. Star Chick eggs are very, very tasty. Be wise and follow the star, I say. Eat Star Chick eggs each and every day.
Star Chick. Are you in the mood for West Indian food? Or maybe you think you like a nice drink. It's the Caribbean Cooking Channel. Caribbean Cooking Channel. From island to island, something for everyone. Tasty recipes from the West Indies. It's the Caribbean Cooking Channel. Caribbean Cooking Channel.
Tune in to the Caribbean Cooking Channel on MCTV Channel 117.
MIS spices have been flavoring the pots of Barbadians for over 25 years. Available island-wide at all leading supermarkets, MIS spices come in a wide variety of flavors, like black pepper, Cajun spice, bacon bits, crushed chili flakes, coriander powder, cumin powder, curry powder, basil leaves, celery salt, and blackened spice. Celebrity chefs and mixologists use MIS spices to enhance the flavor of their creations. MIS products, making it special for you.
Breakfast in Barbados.
Welcome back to Breakfast in Barbados, right here at the beautiful Santosha. And with me, as promised, is Yousuf and Van West, and we're talking all about Elvire. Did I get it right this time?
Elvire.
Elvire.
Yes.
It's
Elvire.
French.
It's French.
Okay.
All the
Lesson
way
in
from
French
France.
today. Elvire. I'm sure I'm going to get it wrong again, but that's okay. How are you doing today, Yousuf?
I'm very well. Thank you for inviting us to the show.
No problem. We use the product. It's a fabulous product, so that is no problem at all. And of course, you're also representing Supreme Distributors.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, tell me a little bit about Supreme Distributors.
Well, Supreme has embarked on a role this year, and we've We've expanded our line. Elevere joined the company in 2012. It's been around for the last 15 years, and so it's part of our baby in the group of companies. So it's a product that's well known. We continue to push it. It's a product that can be used for all the wannabe chefs, all the amateur chefs, and all the professional chefs, like the one we have in the background here today. A number of products. The one that we have on the table here is the yogurt. We have several varieties of this product here, several flavors. We go for kids, we go for adults. We have the ones with the fruit, and then they've just launched recently a creamy touch, which is the very creamy yogurt base with honey or raspberry, or you can get the plain and sweetened.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I've seen this used to make shakes here on the show. I've seen people put it to make desserts. I've seen it in a breakfast where they layer it with granola and all kinds of things. And of course, you can just eat it just like that. It's absolutely delicious. Now, you are the brand manager for Elevere.
Yes.
I'm going to say it all the time until I get it right. Elevere. All right. So what's your role really?
Well, my role basically is to make sure that the stores that we have around the island is carrying the product. The role is also based upon getting any new products, any new innovations that Elevere comes with, listed in all the stores. Also, Elevere has a traveling chef, and we service all the food service clients on the island, all the hotels, all the restaurants, with some of the items specific to the butters and the creams, and then we also have a whipping cream. So yeah, my job is to basically harness the salespeople to go there and get the product listed in all the places.
So why do you need a traveling chef? What does this chef do?
Actually, the traveling chef travels the world, and Barbados is high on the list for him as a destination. And he comes in and does personal visits, personal calls. Obviously, I'm not a technical person. I'm just able to get the product listed in the stores.
But you're not the chef.
But I'm not the chef. I would watch him and then learn a little bit. Like I'm a wannabe chef. So he comes in and he does all the detailing with the professional chefs, and then he links up with all the buyers in the stores and basically put a face to the brand.
Okay. Well, you talked about Elevere being introduced to Barbados in 2012.
Well, actually, introduced to Barbados in 2012 under the Supreme.
Under the Supreme.
Yeah, but we've been around, Elevere been around for the last 15 years in Barbados.
How would you say, well, you are the brand manager now, where Supreme Distributors is concerned, so you're responsible for it. What's the response? How has it been really accepted?
Excellent. We have done a lot of work with Elevere over the years, and this program, Breakfast in Barbados, and then we've done some meals on 5-minute meals with Darren, and that has helped the product to grow tremendously in the Barbados market. We have actually launched many new items in the last 2 years, and that has just continued to trend upwards. This year, Elevere, we're doing very well this year, the brand.
So when you talk about the heavy creams and the whipping creams, a lot of the average person will say, well, that's not really for me. How would you get, or as brand manager, how do you get the average person to say, yeah, I can actually use that in at least one meal or my day-to-day cooking, introducing it to the average Barbadian?
Well, what we do based on this show, we also try to do a lot of promotions at store level in supermarkets, where we go in and we have a team of girls that will go in and promote at store level, do some small cooking demonstrations, and start it that way. We have done, there's a dish that we do very successfully in most of the stores when we do our promotions, which use pasta with a cooking cream, with some veg, or you add the chicken or the meats or whatever you have.
Like an Alfredo type?
Alfredo type,
yeah.
Some people call it Alfredo type, yeah. But that's a very quick 5 minutes, something that you can go home and whip up quickly for dinner if you're a working woman.
Okay.
Or a working man.
Yeah, nice correction. I like that. Watch it, you said watch it. All right, now for you, what is a typical day like for Yousuf, brand manager of Elevere, from the time you get into work in the morning?
Well, let me just correct the brand manager for Elevere. The brand manager for Elevere, I'm also brand manager for a lot of other products. But Elevere, yes, a typical day is to go in, make sure that customers are happy, make sure that the trade is happy, make sure the salespeople are up with the knowledge of whatever products we're launching. I visit the stores regularly across the island, work with all the salespeople very closely to make sure that all the brands that we represent, including the Elevere brand, is well represented across the island.
Now, as it relates to chefs, because you would obviously have aloe vera being used by chefs or in restaurants, in hotels. What's some of the feedback that you get back from chefs? What are their likes, and what are some of the things they'd probably like to see more of, or other products?
What our chefs tell us is that they love our butter. Our French butter is number one up there. Funny enough, I had a conversation with one of the executive chefs from a very well-known hotel just last weekend, and he's of the opinion that we should really have ample stock on the island at all times. But being a perishable product, you have to manage this very carefully. It takes about 3 weeks to get here by ship, and so because of that process, and because it's perishable, you want to make sure that you have the freshest product on the island all the time. The product is made in Normandy in France, and a couple.
So it really is French.
It is really French, and it comes from the grasslands in Normandy in France. I mean, when you see the cows up there, they look quite different to the ones that we have here, because they're grass-fed, and the rain falls all the time in Normandy, so you have a very healthy animal. And that helps with the quality of the product as well. Aloe vera is a premium quality product, available all across the world, as I said. And so the chefs that we work with understand what the quality is about. So they make sure that we make sure that we have the product.
Well, it's one thing to say, well, we have this product, it's available in Barbados, it's in the stores, it's in the supermarkets, but as a person out there, because you're not just putting Supreme Distributors to it, you're putting Yousuf's name to it, as in, I believe in this product. You talked about the cows in Normandy. So I'm assuming that you went. Have you ever been?
I've never been, but you know what? Aloe vera sends a lot of videos on presentation of their products, so we learn a lot. I mean, you can learn a lot on the internet now, so we have a lot of information that we use to train our staff as well. But I was coming back to the executive chef from this well-known hotel. He was a little bit upset with us because we had a problem with shipment. And so we kind of ran low on some butter, and it kind of ran out. So he said, you know, we need to make sure. We need to make sure. So it's always we make sure that we have this product available. And people actually call when we don't have certain things on the shelf, wanting to know when we're going to get it back. So yeah, it's been growing at a very rapid rate, and we're thankful for the consumers that are using it. Again, many applications that you can use dairy products with. So just keep on using aloe vera.
So what plans do you have to push aloe vera some more? No, it's at Supreme Distributors. You probably have events coming up. As you said, you do sampling and tasting. Are there any plans you have for the future to push it?
Well, aloe vera has some big plans for new innovations in the coming months. Once those innovations land, the traveling chef Christian, who has done some work on this show as well, will be back. Christian is actually on the verge of retiring, and he wants to do a couple shows in Barbados before he actually goes off and relaxes on a beach somewhere. Hopefully it's a beach in Barbados. But he'll be back, and we'll do a sort of a new show with all the new innovations very shortly. But in terms of getting new products listed, we intend to come back to Darren with this event and push our products on the show. We're actually going to go into malls. We want to go into the different restaurants. We want to work very closely with this kind of setting to get people to understand how you can use a product in a simple kitchen at home. The product is very easy to use, and you can take any of aloe vera products and you can take your simple dish and transform it into a fine dining experience.
Where you impress your friends, because now it's just gone up a few notches.
Yes, I do that all the time.
What do you actually cook using aloe vera?
No, we can do a simple omelette. A simple omelette can be transformed by just using cooking cream. A simple pasta dish a simple macaroni pie can be transformed in just using aloe vera cooking cream. Now, some people call it heavy cream. Cooking cream is what aloe vera calls it. It's the same thing as heavy cream. It's the same application. Aloe vera has what they call whipping cream, and they also have cooking cream. One is used for baking and one is used for cooking. And so the applications are similar. But yeah, I use it all the time at home. I've asked Darren to focus a lot on the dairy desserts, what people call yogurts, to push the product.
Well, they're absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
They definitely have multifunctions.
Yeah. Well, the yogurts actually come in what they call 0% lights, which are the ones that the the not too sugar persons want to use, the diabetics, as I would say. But there are several varieties for kids which don't have any fruit pieces, and then the ones for the adults.
Because the children don't necessarily like the little bits in it. Okay.
Correct.
Fantastic. Well, Yousuf, I want to thank you so much for coming on. You're obviously passionate about aloe vera and representing Supreme Distributors this morning on Breakfast in Barbados.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us, and thank you, consumers.
Well, we'll be back with more on Breakfast in Barbados.
Breakfast in Barbados.
Season Up gives you the right rhythm to season your fish and fresh veggies in perfect harmony so that you hit the right note from the very start.
Are you in the mood for West Indian food? Or maybe you think you like a nice drink. It's the Caribbean Cooking Channel. Caribbean Cooking Channel. From island to island, something for everyone. Tasty recipes from the West Indies. It's the Caribbean Cooking Channel. Caribbean Cooking Channel.
Tune in to the Caribbean Cooking Channel on MCTV Channel 117.
You are banished. I fatally wounded him. Took the sword and fed the temple.
L and Ver.
L and Ver.
L and Ver.
L and Ver. How do you L and Ver? Take a moment to L and Ver with your options of yago, fruits, and 0% fat yogurts made from real milk using real fruits.
Distributed by Supreme Distributors.
Breakfast in Barbados.
Welcome back to Breakfast in Barbados. And with me is Van West Peters. He is the
marketing coordinator.
I got it. Marketing coordinator, and he works with Supreme Distributors. So welcome, sir.
Thanks a lot for.
Okay, your name is Van West.
Yes,
Van
it
West
is.
Peters. Where are you from? And you have an accent, so tell us where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from Guyana.
Oh, fantastic. How long have you been in Barbados?
Been in Barbados for the last 7 years.
7 years.
Van West is actually Dutch. His name is actually Dutch.
Okay, so you're Van West Peters from Guyana, living in Barbados with a Dutch name.
Yes.
I like it. You have that international flair going on,
yes,
sir.
I do.
Okay, well, as marketing coordinator for Supreme Distributors, what products come under your portfolio?
Well, I basically coordinate most of the brands that we do, but specifically I would coordinate brands like our Goya, Fixed Diaper, also do Blue Wash.
I'm familiar with Blue Wash. I use that.
Yeah, well, everyone is familiar with Blue Wash. It's leading liquid detergent in the island, so everyone will know Blue Wash, and many other brands that we do.
Okay.
I basically does the coordination and charge of the whole aspect of marketing and letting consumers more aware of our products.
Okay. Well, I see you're, well, today we're definitely focusing on Goya. Chef Jason, he'll be using the Goya, I believe it's the sea salt and the coconut milk, right? It's the coconut milk that he'll be using. All right, so tell me about some of the products that Goya has in Barbados. I'm very familiar with the, what people say legumes, all of those kinds of things, about what kind of products that they have. You told me that they have Goya internationally.
Yeah, Goya internationally. about 200 products within the range.
Wow.
In Barbados, we carry about 100 products, and we're trying to expand the market.
Wow.
We're trying to get the Barbados consumer to try more of Hispanic products or so, because Goya originally it's a Hispanic line. It's it is the biggest Hispanic food line globally.
Okay, so tell me some of the products that we actually carry in Barbados.
Well, Barbados is famous for the Goya green pigeon peas, Goya green dry pigeon peas. It's also famous for the coconut milk. We also carry a lot of the adobos. We also carry some of the other seasoning that we've launched. And recently we've launched a new item that is doing very well in the market. It's known as the quinoa. Like quinoa, if you're not familiar with it, it's a grain that's
like a healthier option, so people use it in place of rice and that sort of thing. Okay, fantastic. So for you doing the coordination, what kind of things have you done to introduce the quinoa?
What we have done, well, quinoa is still in its initial stage. We're still trying to get it listed in certain supermarkets, but it is available in some of the better known supermarkets.
Okay.
We have massive plans for quinoa, given that the whole concept of people are moving to more healthier
options. It's true.
So soon from now, we're going to roll out our plans in terms of educating the local consumers about quinoa.
Okay. So tell me about where Goya products are available. For you coordinating this, you have to know where Goya is.
Okay. Well, Goya is basically available throughout the island. It's available in all leading supermarkets, even the small mom and pops you will find in your local community carries Goya. It's available throughout. It's used even at the restaurants and some of the popular delis. They use Goya product because if it's Goya, it has to be good. It's Goya, it has to be good.
I like that, Van West. So tell me about you personally. What Goya products do you use and how do you use them? I'm putting you on the spot here.
All right. My favorite definitely would be the ready-to-eat Goya products.
Ready to eat?
Ready-to-eat kidney beans. Ready-to-eat kidney beans comes in a 15-ounce can. It's available. It has a sauce. It's already pre-cooked or so. So all I need to go home after a hard day's work, pour it in a dish, whip it up in the microwave for 2 to 3 minutes.
You just eat it just like that?
And I have a dish ready to eat. There's ready-to-eat kidney beans and there's ready-to-eat chickpeas or garbanzo beans.
Well, I definitely use the kidney beans and the chickpeas, but it's always with something. Although chickpeas as a snack for me works, just putting it in the fridge for a little bit and eating it. But the kidney beans, I'd always put it with rice or you saute some onions and stuff like that, then put them in.
Well, also we do have in the Goya line some 5 minutes rice.
Okay.
So you
do some 5-minute rice and some kidney beans.
Quick cooking, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much for joining us on Breakfast in Barbados, okay? Mr. Van West Peters from Guyana, living in Barbados with a Dutch name.
Okay, I thank you a lot for having me on the show. I thank you. I want to thank the consumers to continue supporting Goya line. They all know it as a quality, affordable brand, and I urge that they continue to support it. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. And we will be back. Chef Jason, he is just about finished breakfast, and Van West and Yousuf, they'll be here with me to get a taste of what he has to offer.
Breakfast in Barbados.
Star Chick, eggs and chicken.
Eggs are the most affordable source of protein around. They contain choline to help with your memory, as well as vitamin A, B, D, and K. Eggs promote healthy hair and nails because of their high sulfur content and wide array of vitamins and minerals. Star Chick eggs are very, very tasty. Be wise and follow the star, I say. Eat Star Chick eggs each and every day.
Star Chick.
MIS spices have been flavoring the pots of Barbadians for over 25 years. Available island-wide at all leading supermarkets, MIS spices come in a wide variety of flavors, like black pepper, Cajun spice, bacon bits, crushed chili flakes, coriander powder, cumin powder, curry powder, basil leaves, celery salt, and blackened spice. Celebrity chefs and mixologists use MIS spices to enhance the flavor of their creations. MIS products, making it special for you.
Hi, do you want to win $500 just in time for Christmas? Well, watch Money Matters TV show every Thursday at 8:02 on CBC TV 8, repeated on Sundays at 4 p.m. All you have to do is watch for the question of the day and text the word money plus the answer to short code 2216 for your chance to win. Text as many times as you like, whether you're with Flow or Digicel. Happy texting and good luck.
L and Ver.
L and Ver.
L and Ver.
L and Ver. How do you L and Ver? Take a moment to L and Ver with your options of Yago, fruits, and 0% fat yogurts made from real milk using real fruits.
Distributed by Supreme Distributors.
Breakfast in Barbados.
Welcome back to Breakfast in Barbados, and we are at the tasting segment. So Van West and Yousuf, this is my favorite part, so get ready. Chef Jason is with us, and he's going to be telling us exactly what he prepared for us today.
I made you a lovely frittata with starchy eggs. I have some curry from MIS products, and Elvier cream also is in there. And I also added a couple elements to the plate, a little crumb for texture. I also have the Goya coconut milk on the inside of the frittata, and it should bring out a creamy side of the dish.
Okay, so let's dig into this.
Bon appetit.
You're feeling all French today, aren't you, Yousuf? All right, so we've got Elvier, the cooking cream, right? We've got Goya, sea salt, and we also have the coconut milk. And then we've got this tropical flavored frittata.
Very nice. Very nice. Usually you would put the plantain on the side.
This works. You can taste the coconut. You can definitely taste that plantain.
Getting the curry in there.
Curry in there for sure. Lovely, chef.
Thank you.
Nice, chef. Like the addition of the plantain, especially. And you get it. Most of all, the Goya coconut milk.
I think you're just biased, man.
I'm getting the Goya coconut milk stand up.
Yeah, you can taste it. It's lovely. Well, that's it for Breakfast in Barbados. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Van West. Thank you, Yousuf.
Thank you for having us.
And have a fabulous day.
Mornings here.